Hi folks, welcome to my Bit Retro Journal. This is a quick clip, 5 minutes or less. It's also the month of December, and a bunch of YouTubers are celebrating MS-DOS via hashtag DOScember, and I'll be participating in this. What I have here is a floppy, and on it I have Windows 1.01, and what I'm going to do today is run this off of my PC. Now my PC is actually 64-bit, so I'm going to use DOSBox. There's been plenty of videos or a few videos at least of DOSBox that have run Windows 1 off of an image file, but I haven't really seen any that actually runs it off an actual floppy. So that's what I'm going to do today. All right, here I am. I've got DOSBox running. Let me pop in the disk. You can hear it. So one of the issues with DOSBox is it has the wrong version. So if you look at it, it has version 5.0 for DOS. So you need to, Windows 1 wants 3.3. So you can actually change the version. If you run it off an image file, you tend to use the boot command, which actually uses the command.com off of the floppy. Here we have the command.com for DOSBox, which again is the wrong one. But if you change the version to 3.30, then you can just mount the disk, type floppy. I don't know if the type floppy is actually necessary. And so now you have the disk mounted, you can hear it. And if I type win, starts up Microsoft. I don't know if the M's are supposed to merge, but it just kind of stops there and then sort of finishes it. But here it is. Here's DOSBox running Windows. And if I click here, I'm going to have the mouse, and there it is. And if you look at it, we have, you hear the disk hit? Yeah, 1.101. So what I want to do, first of all, a couple of things. Write and Paint will not run. They'll both say either it can't write to the disk, or Paint will actually say there's not enough disk space, which is not true, because if you run it as an image file, it works. And also, if I remove the command.com, which is a pretty big file, it still doesn't work. So there's some issue with DOSBox communicating, but a bunch of other ones will work. So let me show you. If I can open the clock one up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the iconic image that you find on the internet a lot with DOSBox, with Windows 1 running on DOSBox, and that is this one. I'm going to use Notepad instead of Write, I should say. And then if I move this to the side, you'll see that I have that. Now I'm going to open Notepad up, and Notepad will actually let me create a file and save it. So let me do that really quick. I'm going to say hello world and save it. Test.txt. And that file did not exist before. It does now. If I open this up, you'll see that test.txt now is part of the, there it is. And so now what I can do is shove this to the side and resize these. And resize that. Maybe a little smaller. And then if I do about, there's the iconic image. Just wanted to recreate that. Just briefly, other things you can do. The control panel is kind of cool. You can change colors and stuff. So if I, again, resize this, I've gotten good at using this, having played around with it a bit. Screen colors, you can actually change the background color, the desktop color, to that. And now we have that, and it'll keep it on boot up. So yeah, it's a pretty cool little app. You can obviously, the only game it has is Reversi, but and then you can, of course, and if you close all of these, you can iconify them. They'll actually just all appear on the bottom, as you can see. So, and then you can play a game of Reversi, and this will actually, it's actually, I don't even know how to play it, but I tell you what the hint is. You go boop, and then yeah. I played it a few times and I've lost, but anyway, that's Windows 1.0 as a quick clip running in DOSBox. So I'm going to try maybe seeing if I can run it on other things like actual hardware, maybe my QL. So stay tuned for that. That would be kind of cool. I've been doing GUI videos a lot lately, so it'd be kind of interesting to run on the QL. But in any case, I'm going to wrap up here. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.